Yeah, go on, you carry on.
You don't know the law.
Oh,
you don't have to have. You don't have to have drugs to have your money seized. You don't have to be involved in a crime.
You do.
No, you don't.
Can't seize
no, you don't. You don't know the law. You don't know the law.
A UK police officer claims that carrying over £1,000 in cash is grounds for money laundering. Sounds ridiculous, right? But what unfolds next takes an even more surreal turn. And trust me, you're not prepared for how quickly this escalates. It all begins with a simple, reasonable question. On what grounds are you seizing my money? But the response? Alarming. The officers don't reference any evidence. No crime, no drugs, just the amount of cash. Their logic? If you're not employed and have more than £1,000 on you, they can take it. That's it. No further justification. Just cash and suspicion. The man stays composed but firm. He challenges them, asks under what law they're acting. Suddenly the officers start scrambling. Their answers loop in circles. They can't cite a crime because there isn't one. Instead, they shift tactics. We don't need drugs to seize your money. And that's when the situation takes a darker turn. They decide to detain him. Why? For a drug search. Still no evidence. Still no probable cause. But now he's being taken in because he dared to understand his rights better than they did. Then the female officer arrives and everything changes. She doesn't de-escalate. She intensifies the pressure. The intimidation ramps up. And if you think it can't get worse, keep watching. You'll see just how quickly your rights can be twisted when laws are vague and unchecked authority is at play.
Back it because there's cash in the car. There's over £1,000 to be seized.
Yeah, no, it's mine. She's no for.
Yeah, over £1,000 you can seize it. About money laundering, anything over £1,000
Money laundering.
But if you can prove that it's yours, whatever, it's no problem.
Of course it's yours.
But it's just going to check.
So what grounds are you using for money laundering?
You just said anyone over £1,000 you can have because if you haven't got a valid reason to have it, you don't work, you've got £1,000.
You don't have to have a reason to hold money.
Well, we can seize it and we can investigate why you've got £1,000 cash, and then you can, and you can, if you can prove it, you just get it back.
Yeah.
But you're obviously, it's an investigation. We'll have to get interviews about it.
Why are you investigating?
Why you've got £1,000.
There's no wording saying anything like £1,000.
Well,
you've got to have a reason to investigate.
Yeah, well, we believe that £1,000.
What do you believe?
I believe that it's linked to drugs myself.
Oh, do you? Yeah. What grounds have you got to believe that?
Well, that's what we'll investigate, won't it? We're going to take you down and get you
drugs. Have you found any drugs?
Over £1,000. If you've got over £1,000 in your car, we can seize that under money laundering.
Drugs on me,
No, you can seize it anyway. That's something different. No, that's a Proceeds of Crime Act. That's different. That's a proceeds of crime.
So if you had drugs,
but if you had drugs on you now, the money would be seized as part of the drug dealing. Proceeds of crime. This is money.
So
this is money laundering. No, we can't seize it for you to prove why you've got £1,000.
I don't have to prove anything. You have to prove that I've done something wrong. You do. Innocent until proven innocent.
We'll take it, and then you can discuss all that later. We'll give you your Form A's. Don't worry about it. We'll all get investigated. That's if you've got over £1,000. You might not even have over £1,000. That's why we can't seize it.
It's roughly about £1,000.
Well, we'll find out now, won't we? How much?
£875.
There you go, it's not over £1,000. But if it's over £1,000,
I don't know, but I study law.
Oh yeah, well you'll know then over £1,000 you can seize it. You know that then, don't you?
Yeah, I know that.
So we can seize it, and then
you have to have reasonable grounds to seize it. If you find drugs, right, or anything connected with crime, listen, it's got to be a crime. Listen, I'm not arguing with you. Go on, you carry on.
You don't know the law. You don't have to have drugs to have your money seized. You don't have to be involved in a crime.
You do?
No, you don't.
Can't seize anything.
You don't know the law. You don't know the law. Go home and study the law. Because I'm saying that on camera. You do not know the law. You don't have to have drugs.
You don't. Incorrect.
No, you were incorrect and you look very silly. I hope you show all your friends. I hope you post it on Facebook and also everyone can say.
You might catch me in the eye.
I'm not going to catch you in the eye.
You're swinging your
what
hands
I'm saying is, you don't know the law. When you go home, you research the law.
Like a crazy lady.
You don't know the law.
You don't know the law. You haven't got a clue what you're enforcing.
I've been in a job 17 years.
Yeah, you're enforcing policy. Enforcing policy which is against the law.
No, you don't know.
No, I do. Trust me.
Embarrassed when you find out.
Oh, you will be embarrassed when you find out. So where's that money? She put it back? Oh, she got it.
Your wallet?
I can help it.
Right, I'm sorry. Hi, Reg. You're going to be coming with us, mate. We're going to have to move your car, though. Have you got the car key on you?
Yeah.
We're going to have to move the car for you. Okay. You're going to be coming in for a drug search, okay, for you detained at the moment. We'll take you down to the Wheel Custody Suite. It's all on camera, obviously. We'll do a drug search with you. If you're negative, then obviously you'll be released. If you're not negative, then we'll have to do it a bit in other ways, okay?